The Brahmin, who was stuck in the throat, pleaded with Garutmanta. My wife is a Nishadha woman. I cannot live without her. Free her along with me. Garutmanta replied, through association with the Brahmin, even the impure become pure. Saying this, he freed both the Brahmin and his wife from the throat. Sometime later, as Garutmanta was flying across the sky, he saw his father, sage Kashyapa, performing penance on a mountain. He descended and bowed before him. Kashyapa blessed him and asked, My son, are you well? Do you get enough food daily? Garutmanta replied, Father, my mother Vinatha and my brother Aruna are well, but I do not find food that satisfies my hunger. The serpent princes demanded nectar in exchange for freedom from slavery, so I set out to bring it. My mother advised me to kill the nishadas in the ocean and eat them, but they do not fill my belly. Please guide me to some food that can truly satisfy me. Kashyapa then said, in a nearby lake live an elephant and a tortoise. I will tell you their story. Long ago, there were two brothers, Vibhavasu and Supratika. Vibhavasu was wealthy and prosperous. One day, Supratika, wishing to live separately, asked for half the wealth. His elder brother refused, saying, division only causes quarrels. Those who separate suffer calamities. Out of selfishness, you want to divide, so I curse you, become an elephant. Enraged, Supratika cursed him back, then you become a tortoise. Thus, they both turned into an elephant and a tortoise, and ever since, they have been fighting day and night in that lake. If you eat them, your hunger will be satisfied. Garutmanta bowed to his father's advice, seized the elephant and the tortoise, and carried them to the Alamba Tirtha. There he alighted upon the mighty Rohana tree, whose branch, measuring 100 yojanas in length, snapped instantly under his weight. At that moment, Garutmanta saw the Valakhilya sages hanging upside down from the branch, absorbed in severe penance. If the branch fell, they would perish. Out of compassion, Garutmanta caught the branch in his beak and soared into the sky, carrying it. The sight resembled Mount Meru itself flying in the air. Kashyapa, still in penance, saw his son and said, My child, do not act rashly. These sages live only on sun rays. If they are angered, you may be reduced to ashes. He then prayed to the Valakhilya sages, O great ones, my son has undertaken a noble task for the welfare of the world. Please bless him. Pleased, the sages departed to continue their penance in the Himalayas. Then Garutmanta asked his father, Show me a place without Brahmins, where I may safely drop this branch. Kashyapa directed him to Nishpurusha mountain near the Himalayan caves. He carried the branch there and released it. The wind, stirred by his wings, showered flowers upon him from the mountain's trees. Then he placed the elephant and tortoise on the mountain slopes and ate them, finally satisfying his hunger. With renewed strength and power, he shone brilliantly. But at the same time, evil omens spread across the heavens. When Indra asked Brihaspati about the cause, the sage explained, This is of your own making. Because you once mocked the Valakhilya sages, they performed a great sacrifice. From their penance, Garutmanta, son of Vinatha and Kashyapa, has been born to seize the nectar. Brihaspati recounted how long ago Indra had laughed at the tiny Valakhilyas when they struggled to cross a cow's hoofprint filled with rainwater. Angered, they resolved to create a being mightier than Indra. Only after Kashyapa intervened did they modify their sacrifice, leading to the birth of Garutmanta instead of another Indra. Thus, Vinatha gave birth to two sons, Aruna, the charioteer of the sun, and Garutmanta, the king of birds. Later, Garutmanta flew with the speed of wind towards Amarpura, where the nectar was kept. The gods, armed with weapons, fought him, but he defeated them all. He extinguished the flames guarding the nectar by gathering waters from all rivers. Passing through a whirling wheel and slaying the two serpents that guarded the pot, he finally seized the nectar. On his way back, Lord Vishnu appeared before him. Vishnu, pleased with Garutmanta's selflessness, offered him a boon. Garutmanta asked, "May I always be with you, O Lord? Without drinking nectar, may I remain immortal?" Vishnu granted it and in return asked Garutmanta to become his vehicle and eternal banner. Garutmanta joyfully accepted. As he carried the nectar pot, Indra hurled his thunderbolt at him. Out of respect for sage Dadichi's sacrifice, Garutmanta allowed one feather to fall. Amazed by its beauty, the gods praised him as Suparna. Indra then sought friendship with Garutmanta, who replied that he could easily bear the whole universe on a single wing. Indra asked why, being immortal, he still needed the nectar. Garutmanta explained it was only to free his mother and himself from slavery to the serpents. He promised to place the pot on Kusha grass from where Indra could reclaim it. Returning, Garutmanta told the serpents, "As promised, I have brought nectar. I place it on Kusha grass. After your rites, you may drink it." The serpents went to bathe, but meanwhile, Indra carried away the pot. When the serpents returned, they licked the Kusha grass, which cut their tongues in two. Since then, all serpents became two-tongued, and Kusha grass became holy. Thus ended the glorious story of Garutmanta. Whoever hears or reads it will be freed from fear of serpents, have their sins destroyed, and attain happiness in this life and beyond. For more Mahabharata videos, like, share, and subscribe to Marvelous Epic Stories.